Nigeria Info.
Season's greetings from 92.3 Nigeria Info in Port Harcourt. President Tinubu insists no going back on implementation of tax laws. Rivers lawmakers recant nations. Rivers State gets new Attorney General and Commissioner for Justice. Court remands Nigeria's former Attorney General in custody. And CBN projects Nigeria's external reserves to rise to $51 billion in 2026. My name is Jude Omamegbe, and this final day of 2025, this is the Midday News.
This is the news on 92.3 Nigeria Info.
Individuals hoping that the ongoing controversy of the new tax laws will lead to a suspension of its implementation, you need to think again. Well, President Bola Tinubu insists the implementation of the new tax laws will begin on January 1st as scheduled, despite growing criticisms from opposition figures, and a substantial issue has been identified that should disrupt the. Let's remind you that controversy around the laws is difficult to confirm whether the gazetted laws truly reflect what was approved, as well as the Nigerian Bar Association asking the federal government to has the most significant overhaul of Nigeria's tax systems in the service. As the River State House of Assembly have returned 100,000 naira each, describing the funds as unsolicited and unapproved payments earlier in the day, noting that the transfers were made without prior beneficiaries. It adds that up to return of the government account. The statement, signed by Chairman of the House Committee on Information, Petitions and Complaints, NME George, says the River State House of Assembly isn't by law and guided strictly by the Constitution, which requires that all public expenditure must follow due process, including legislative approval. The Assembly further alleges that since assuming office in 2023, the governor has consistently drawn funds from the state's consolidated revenue account without legislative approval, despite repeated warnings from lawmakers such actions as a violation of the Constitution and prove what it terms residents that his administration remains committed to restoring critical